Most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, there's an NFC fighting store between the Chicago Bears and the Los Angeles Rams.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And here we go from L.A. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and the ties. On the west side, giving side eyes. Anybody that I really recognize ain't surprised. To ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Ripping on it like I'm picking the prize. Hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Texas A&M. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
This kind of yardage, it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Punt meets him at the 28. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 37-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They'll run here with Blake Corum. No one's around him. He's got space. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Blake Corum touchdown.
Well, that was quite a way to begin this game, Kate, offensively. And quite a worrying way for those 11 guys defensively. We know that stopping the run's a core component of all of these defensive game plans, and they just put that plan through the shredder.
Here's nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This will end up as a touchback.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, not about them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense, they played that ball better than he could.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's 16 yards on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Back-to-back carries here. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No
As
gain
that
on the
linebacker
play.
makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Pass brought in by Burton. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 32. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he got what he could there, calling about 4 yards on 1st down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, that's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Another carry for him. He finds space for a few yards that time. Stop made by Braden Fitz.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Sheds up a rusher. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sends him up with a 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Pass it in close. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Now we'll see them try the point after. And the kick is no good. An early point after left on the table. Maybe later in this game, it's going to be a moment we look back on. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. First carry now for Kyron Williams. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Leonard now. this one to Blake Coral. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. That's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 now from the 46. From the gun, it's Leonard. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be second down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
60 Bison, 6.
Out of the gun, it's Leonard. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's a pretty cool look right there. The kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They'll air it out on third. Got a man, that's Nakua. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-6 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Shotgun snap to Leonard. Nakua's got it again. He's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He's going to throw it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Play it.
Ready, ready?
On play action now. Leonard. He's it up to 7. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He will score. Touchdown, LA. The Rams grow the lead to 7. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Cyburn's able to connect on that extra point. And the Rams grow their lead to 8.
Rams 14, Bears 6. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
What is up?
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here's Williams. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
3rd down, here's Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. And we'll go for it, Williams. That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
What is up?
To the air yet again, Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
What is up? My man, get him, get him.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has his man caught by Odunze. They haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They send the tight end in motion. 1st down throw by Williams. He's got it near the 10. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
At the
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
3rd and goal, it's Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears earn the chance to tie before halftime. PAT effort coming up. And he hits the extra point. So a little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it. So the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Leonard setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
It's a gain of
They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Rams have the 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 19 Lions.
Leonard now off the play action. Catch me to the right side by Nakua. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They're going play action. Bales out of the pocket quick. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. They are throwing it again. Lasers this one deep. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams will add to their lead at the end of the half. All right, so this solid 1st half continues for Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're ahead head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
Seibert now to add the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Rams throw their lead to 8.
21. Bears 13. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
At their own 37-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Prophetic. They only talk about it, how to get it. Only good for saving face, seeing cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we got the pride metric. We're about the election, that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, people diabetic. They launched it full of the
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. To throw, Leonard. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Williams has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Caught it to 1. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
Bears 19.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground. Cora. And he gets absolutely punked to end that one. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Leonard to the air now. Brought in along the sideline. No gain on the play, but an impressive catch all the same.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Bears bringing out an extra DB here. Third down. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now. Here he goes, third and long. Nakua here, he's got it. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
From the gun, it's Leonard. Nakua's got it again. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Give to Williams from the gun. And they bring him down around the 34. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, it's Leonard. Has him on the quick hitter. Will muster a little, down to the 30. Ruben Hippolyte's a second, it will bring him down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Leonard. Hits his running back. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
on 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cougar 19. Check.
Running for the marker with Williams. And he gets this forward to the 19. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Just a tremendous effort from the defense there. A sense of urgency on 1st down in the red zone. Got to find a way to knock this offense backwards, and the defense just did.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Here's Leonard to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. You know, lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Go! 70 Lions!
From the red zone now. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down. Brock, I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
70 Timberwolves. I'm going home. You can score, fellas. Riggs. Street. Ready?
Looking to throw. Leonard. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Corum. And he's in for the touchdown. The Rams lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Seibert now to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams push the lead to 2 scores now.
Bears 19. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Bears Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Caught by the tight end, along in that corner. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Williams on 1st down. Loveland working the right side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. There's a dive up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose fights. They look for those opportunities to bust your tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st down now. Ball at the 33. Now here's Williams. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what. These tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from 1st down to 1st down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. Oh, he lost the football. Picked up by the Rams. So they do take over after the fumble, Brock. They're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone.
Hey, I am telling you, ball security critical over the entire 100 yards. You start smelling that end zone, you're inside the 5. Boy, you've got to take care of that ball at all costs and can't let it get ripped free.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Pack the 60. Pack the 60.
There's Corum to begin the drive. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That run right there kind of feels like you missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, here's Leonard. Pass brought in. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And the Rams have the 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. Gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Leonard now. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Leonard setting up to throw. Couldn't find a completion on first down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Has him running the comeback. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
The Bears going with 6 DBs for this third down there in the dime set. Now it's Leonard. Dumps it off to his running back. And he goes out and just needed one more step there to reach midfield. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Just keeps connecting to Nakua. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They get 35 out of that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
That's another.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. From the red zone on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Sticking to the air here. He brings it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams could walk away the win as they make it a 15-point game. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so he tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Rams 34, Bears 19.
To kick it away, here's Pinion. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. This will be a delay. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
What is up?
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did, too.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. On play action, here's Williams. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. Talk about a good game when they needed it. That's 13 on 2nd down. Now only a yard to go here on 3rd. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Bears facing a 15-point deficit. Rams out a man into the secondary. 3rd down. Hand off now from the gun. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st down, Chicago.
Back to the well again. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I talked to running backs over the years, Kate, the transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that is the 1st down play. Well, that was almost one of those nice trick plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
To throw. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Even 10-yard gain on the play. It'll be 1st down Bears.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And the final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.